They're my minions. Stone Dog barking at you again with another Dog of the Dead. And today, let that car go by. Today I'm here in Tillamook, Oregon, way out west at the International Oddfellows Cemetery. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Yeah, my minions, here we are at the Oddfellows. This is David Reasoner. Came to Tillamook County in the 1860s. Took a homestead 11 miles south of Tillamook City. Cut out a trail and packed his provisions to his cabin for 5 years. He lived in Tillamook County 48 years. Wow. And this whole cemetery is fairly old, but it's still being used because, well, people always need to be buried, you know? So let's look around and read a few names, shall we? Here we go at rest. And Sidney A., beloved son of Mr. and Mrs. Christensen, 1893-1911. And there's Ackerley there. You can wander over here and see, look at the birds. That's great. Here, what do we got? Let's see if we can find us a name on this one. Aha! Myra E. Huey, born June 10th, 1844, died July 5th, 1911. Here's to you, Myra. And a lot of these seem fairly old. And here we are. Hier Ruth Lorenz Vogel, Osteger, 1843-1909. War gut und trau. Don't understand German, but wow, this is quite large if you look at it. Yeah, I could wander around here for quite a while and read names and probably never see all of them. But there again, I don't know that many of the pioneering names of this area. It's Wheeler. I know there's a town of Wheeler over here. 1945, 1955. Let's see. We've got Balmer here. Wow. See, this one, my minions, I don't even know where to begin. There are just so many spread out in every direction that it's kind of amazing how some of these old cemeteries are. Hey, here we go. There's another one for you, my buddy Bill and Tim. Any relation of yours? Grove E. or Blanche E. 1865, 1935, 1878, 1974. Hey. Right next to a Grace A. Walker. Wow. We'll get over here under the trees and look a little bit. There's a Lillian B. Hoffman, 1928, right here under the trees. Here's a Mary Treff. Here's some that are even just almost forgotten, I'm sure, because these are so old. There's one that's been kind of pushed over by the tree. Arthur L. Miller. Huh. Wasn't there a famous guy named Arthur Miller sometime? Anywho, I will just continue to walk about here and read a few as I go. There's a fairly fresh one. Duncan. Yeah. Well, yeah, the Duncan is fresh. Yeah, that's not so much. And there's a young. Here we go. Nelson. Renzelman. Wow, and see, you can just keep on going over here. Keep on going. I tell you what. And as I just wander about, just here's oh, looking the wrong way there, folks. Cruz, Kenneth K. Yeah. And here's Short, Roxy, and Meldry. Gardner. So, this is Tillamook, my minions. This is looks like a good place up here where we can just stand and listen a bit, because in reality, this is one of the more quiet ones. There's a Jackson for you. So, I'll get up here and just be quiet a bit. And so, my minions, I'm gonna take a quick stroll back to where I started. Mary R. Johnson died May 14th, 1911. Here's to you, Mary. And I'm gonna eat a little lunch, and then I think there's another cemetery just across the street, so we'll see about that one. I can look way up here and see where I left my backpack and all my neat stuff. And so, my minions, I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. This has been kind of a dog on the road thing because I finally got out of Portland a little bit. This one's great right here. Look at this. It's fantastic. This is Joseph C. Champion. Born in England in 1823, died in Tillamook in 1891. Wow. That's amazing, folks. Hey, I gotta look at some of these. Sadie, daughter of Magnus and Lizzie Brydolfsson. Nelson. Wow. This is incredible, folks. There's Goodspeed, Frank Atkinson, Roy Atkinson, Eugene Atkinson. There's some Powells, some more Powells. These ones are really cool. Oh yeah, and then I discovered down in this corner the mausoleum, the above ground internment. Not much, but enough for this area, I suppose. Interesting. These above ground ones, though, are always kind of creepy to me, because, you know, the thing is, you know, when you're out there in the cemetery, they're 6 feet or so below you. somebody in there just a couple feet away. So, you know, and always makes you think, doesn't it? And so, my minions, this has been the International Order of Odd Fellows Cemetery in Tillamook, Oregon. There's a little one here. Williams. And this has been Tone Dog barking at ya with another Dog of the Dead. And just letting you know, I love you all. Tell the people you love that you love them. Kick your enemies in the nuts. Then send them down the road with a kiss on the cheek, okay? Try to be nice. Be a good person. You know, being a man is just a matter of birth. But being a gentleman is a choice. Think about that one. So, I will bid you adieu to the next one, my friends. I love you all, my minions, and I will see you on the next Dog of the Dead.